This 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid XSE has one of the best performing and best driving hybrid powertrain systems offered by Toyota. This is the XSE grade heavy metal with the red interior, which I'll show you in just a second. The Camry for 2025 comes in three different grades: SE, XSE, and XLE. Above and beyond other standard equipment on the XSE trim, this one gives you a sport front and rear fascia with distinctive characteristics like a body-colored grille insert, which comes standard on this model. You've got a lot of piano black accents as well, with a small skirt package and clearance sensors or sonar system around the front and the rear bumpers. For the redesigned 2025 model, you also get an all-new redesigned style front headlamp assembly, which really mimics and resembles something from the new generation Toyota Prius. This is a projector style black housing to give it that sporty look and feel. And something tells me that the next generation Toyota RAV4 is going to pick up a couple of traits from the distinctive look that this Camry has, whether it's the front headlamps, whether it's the body colored mesh grille. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And tying in the sport appearance very nicely from the front to the side, you get an all new 19-inch high polished black and silver alloy wheel, which looks very nice on this new body style and design. I really like how Toyota didn't change the Camry too aggressively from 24 to 25. Take a look at what I'm talking about from a side profile. A lot of customers, viewers, and content creators do say that the side profile didn't change much from 24 to 25. However, the front and rear bumpers and fascia did, as well as the interior got an aggressive update and improvement in terms of technology. I'll get to the interior a little bit ahead of this video, but let's take a look at the rear fascia on this 25 Camry XSE. Again, on the rear end, a nice improvement from the previous generation 2024 model. Kind of quickly resembles the tail end of a Lexus ES. In my opinion, if you know your Lexus product, you'll know what I mean. But this new design Camry gives you an LED new style tail lamp with a piano black trim piece connecting both sides, passenger and driver side tail lamp. We're seeing that a lot with some Toyota products. This black piano high polished trim piece between the two tail lamps, and it usually has the model name embedded in that. You also get a dual pipe exhaust system over on the driver's side of the rear end of this Camry Hybrid XSE, and a nice little rear diffuser towards the bottom of the bumper, and a piano black lip spoiler on top of the trunk to tie everything in nicely. And a close-up shot of those four sensors on the back of the bumper, like I mentioned, front and rear clearance or sensor system. Again, nothing too aggressive in terms of styling and changes from the 24 to the 25, but a nice improvement, and we're hoping to see similar effects happen from the 2025 RAV4 to 2026 RAV4. Now, being that this is a hybrid only platform and powertrain system, you can't get a combustion only engine or powertrain system on the 25 Camry. You'll be happy to know that you don't really lose any space in terms of seating capacity and in terms of trunk cargo area. On the 25 Camry, you've got about 15.1 cubic feet of cargo space here in the rear, and you'll be happy to know that you also get a 60-40 split configuration for both the driver and passenger side. You get 40% or 40 split on the driver and 60 on the passenger side, but very generous size cargo and trunk area. On the interior, depending on what color exterior you go with on the XSE grade for 25 Camry, you can pick between a black or a red interior, and it's not Softex, it is actually leather, which is really nice to know. And the XSE grade also gets you a standard 8-way power driver seat, which is perforated and heated and ventilated, which is really cool. We typically see those kind of features on higher trims like the XLE grade, but for 25 Camry, the XSE gives you heated and ventilated front seats, which is really nice. And on the XSE, you get these really grippy sport gas and brake pedals standard. And in terms of other features and design, you do get a lot of red throughout the dashboard and on the inner door panels as well when you're going with this trim. Let's take a look at the space and setup for your back passengers here. So Camry 2025 is a 5-passenger configuration that gives you about 55.7 inches of shoulder room for your back passengers, 38 inches of legroom, and about 37.6 inches of headroom. Now, although there are a lot of aerodynamics to this new generation of Camry, it still gives you very decent large size door openings to help get passengers in and out comfortably. And you've got your high voltage battery sitting underneath your rear passengers, which has some side vents there to help with airflow to keep that high voltage battery cool and fresh throughout operation. It does come with a panoramic, full functioning moonroof on the XSE and on the XLE grade for 25 Camry. Now, if you don't love the two-tone look of the Camry XSE with the piano black roof, then you don't have to go with that option. You can go on the Camry 25 with just one body color and body colored roof. If you want a two-tone, for us here in Canada, you've got to go with colors like supersonic red, heavy metal, which is what we're looking at right now, and ocean gem with the black roof. That's another combination which gives you that contrast. Let me know what you would pick or what you would decide in the comments below. Me, myself, I would only get the Camry XSE because of the two-tone and red interior. Now, typically there's not much for storage on sedans of this size, but the 25 Camry does give you a decent sized center storage compartment, which also acts as your center armrest for your driver and your passenger as well. Moving up a little bit, you've got a drive or mode select, giving you options like eco, normal, sport. You also have your electronic parking brake system as well, just below your shifter over here. It's a piano high polished black trimmed interior as well. And you'll be happy to know you got some decent sized cup holders with a storage tray just north of that and a state-of-the-art wireless phone charger, all standard on the XSE 25 Camry. Moving up, you have a buttonless, with the exception of the volume and power button, 12.3-inch wide multimedia that gives you the latest wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation, and more. Over to the right in front of the passenger, you have a high polished piano black vented style trim. And like I said, this red leather trim really wraps around the whole vehicle on the inside, from the door panels to the dash to the seating, to really give you that upgraded sporty feel. The driver also gets an instrument panel to the left to give you access to your features like your panoramic view monitor, your leather wrapped heated steering wheel, automatic high beams, trunk release, fuel release, and more. Your leather wrapped heated steering wheel feels nice on the hands with the stitching on the inner side. You've got a lot of function controls on the steering wheel itself. This is a new steering wheel setup for 2025 Toyota Camry. Just behind the steering wheel, you will see paddle shifters, which actually do help to improve the drive and feel and experience of the best Camry hybrid that we've had so far. Now, this here is a driver camera monitor, which helps to alert you and keep your eyes on the road. Behind that, you have a 12.3-inch full digital multi-information display system, which gives you access to certain features and customizations with regards to your Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 that comes standard on the Camry 2025, multimedia, and overall vehicle settings as well. And also standard on this model is a 9-speaker JBL audio system with tweeters on the sides of the front driver and passenger side. Now, how is the 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid XSE in terms of headroom, shoulder room, overall space? For someone like a larger, taller person like myself, I'm about 6'2", I fit in the Toyota Camry very well and very comfortably with plenty of headroom and shoulder room. I don't feel crammed, I don't feel tight, and it's very comfortable for such a sporty hybrid all-wheel drive sedan. Biggest improvement for the 25 Camry Hybrid is underneath the hood with Toyota's best latest hybrid powertrain system called the THS5. It's made with much smaller and lighter parts to help give you a more exciting, responsive, and enjoyable drive while maintaining fuel efficiency. The all-wheel drive version of the 25 Camry comes with 232 horsepower, while you're slightly downgraded to 225 horsepower on the front-wheel drive. Now, all 25 Camrys are hooked up to a 49-liter gas tank that give you a combined city and highway fuel economy on the XSE. The XSE does give you slightly worse fuel economy than the other models and trims. Perhaps it's due to the all-wheel drive or the sporty, aggressive 19-inch alloy wheels with the lower profile tires. I'm not sure, but you get about 5.3 liters per 100 kilometers combined city and highway, which translates to around 53 miles per gallon combined city and highway. Now, just underneath the front end of the hood, you'll see a little slot here which helps capture and catch air to, I guess, improve with airflow quality underneath the hood. And it looks like you have some functional grill vents just at the top portion of your front fascia here. This is most likely where it's catching and grabbing that airflow from to bring it into the engine compartment and help cool things down. I hope you all enjoyed this walk around video review of the hottest, most stylish looking Toyota Camry that we've had in a hybrid only powertrain system. What do you think about my comments about the new generation Toyota RAV4? If it's coming for 2026, do you think it will pick up some of the distinctive traits and characteristics from this Camry, whether it's the taillights, headlights, grille assembly? Let me know in the comments below. We'll catch you in the next video review. Take care.